Hello everyone, my name is Ozirozos. Welcome to another episode of Late Night Trucking. I hope that you all are having a good day / good night. And this is being recorded directly after the last episode. I hope that you all have been enjoying the series. I know I sure have. This is a very calming thing to do, it's not stressful. Despite me being kind of objectively bad at the whole shifting thing, but eventually I'll get good. It may take about 50 episodes, but darn it, I am devoted, and one day I will succeed. We are currently on our way to Hungary, and it's almost 9 o'clock in game. It's getting pretty dark. It looks like it might storm or something. I may have to turn my rain probability off, because on rather, or turn it up, because I feel like it hasn't rained in game for about 20 hours of playtime. And I like the rain, but for some reason it just kind of stopped. And it's weird. I might have broken or something. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on rain? That may be a boring question, but I feel like rain is a very beautiful thing, It's we really take it for granted, and sometimes it's just kind of annoying, because maybe it ruins, an outdoor activity. Or maybe you don't like the noise, especially like whenever it thunders. But I don't like the thunder either. I'm just talking about rain. It's like a light drizzle, like on a Sunday afternoon. Maybe you just, open up a book, lean back in your chair, and read along something while the pitter-patter of rain just hits the roof of your home. There's moments like that, you're just blissful. I feel like bliss isn't a word used very often, but that scenario I just described, surely that is the definition of bliss. Rain is just a very calming atmosphere of life, It's like sunny days, they're lovely, and they're great for perhaps going out for a picnic or a day at the park or something. But there's something special about rain, It has a whole different feel to it than any other kind of weather. I also quite like snow. I love snow, but because of where I live, which is South Carolina, we don't get very much rain. Snow rather, at all. Snow is pretty rare. It hasn't I feel like it snows maybe once every 2 years or so, but even then, whenever it does, it's never enough for it to stick to the ground and make anything with it. And when it does snow, like the following day, it all just turns to ice, and it's not really snow anymore, and it's just nasty snow. It's not fun, fluffy snow that you would find up north, the northern parts of the world. It's just this ugly snow that isn't really snow. It's really just a bunch of ice. But I remember once when I was young, maybe 12, 13, somewhere around there, perhaps. It snowed a lot. More than it ever has in my lifetime. And I remember it was so fun, because I think that was my only my second time seeing snow was when I was 12 or 13. And I remember I went over to a buddy's house from like elementary school, because I think I was in like the 5th or 6th grade at the time, and he had just this huge house, you know, not necessarily a huge house, but like a huge piece of land that his house sat on. So he just had pretty much a never-ending backyard, like I do nowadays, because, you know, South Carolina, pretty much the entire state is just a bunch of fields. It's cotton fields and corn fields and soybean fields just everywhere. That is all the state is, unless you're like towards the beach. Anyway, the moral of the story here: there was a lot of snow on the ground, and it was like my first time I was able to like actually like play in the snow, like properly play in the snow as a kid. And we had like snowball fights, and I built my one and only snowman of my life. And it just snowed non-stop for like 2 days, and it was so nice. And I also remember, you know, since I live where I do, it never really gets very cold. So it's not like no one really has like heavy winter clothes. Like those things just don't really exist around here. Because it does, I got like the coldest it'll get in the winter here is like a bit below freezing. Like I don't remember it ever being in the negatives. But like in the summer it'll reach like 110, which is insane. But I just remember whenever it did snow, it was just so beautiful. Like the way the sun just reflects off of the snow on the ground, it's just so beautiful. It really is. But that was the last time I've really experienced, like, proper snow. Because, like I said, it snows once every few years here, but it just snows for a few hours, and it really gets a bunch of hard, slippery ice, and it's just unpleasant. And, like, schools had to, like, shut down because the school buses don't know how to go about it. It's a shame, because I kind of wish I lived somewhere that had more snow, but I know that, you know, getting snow constantly every day during the winter, like, I'm sure if any of you live in, like, a northern part of the world that has that, like, heavy snow during the wintertime, like, surely that must be, like aggravating at times, because, you know, and then you want to go to work or go to school, you gotta shovel snow out of your driveway, so just so that you can even leave. And you have to dress up so heavily just so that you don't get hypothermia. But, I don't know, I feel like I would rather have to deal with all of that than, like, nearly have a heat stroke every time I take out the trash during the summertime around here. Because, like I said, it gets well over the hundreds, like, every single day during the summer here. And South Carolina is really humid as well. And it's just, this state just has awful weather. And I really dislike it. It is my least favorite part of living here. And one day I would like to live somewhere that has a colder climate. And maybe just move to like a northern state in the United States. You know, I don't know. I don't really know much about other states other than, you know, just obvious things. I'm just tired of the heat, and I miss seeing snow, because it was so pretty as I remembered it. But who knows? Maybe one day I won't even live in the United States anymore. I just don't know anything about really any other country, because at least during my years of education, I wasn't really taught about the world. I was really just taught about America. Like, I really don't even know anything about Canada. I couldn't tell you, like, who the president is there. I have no idea. I couldn't even name all of the, what is even, like, the parts of Canada, like, provinces? I don't even know. Like is like Ontario a province, or is that just a city? Like I don't know. I wasn't taught anything. And why can I not get up this hill? Goodness me. Am I gonna stall out and be stuck? But I'm very interested in the world anyway, though, because I want to travel. I want to visit different nations and perhaps even learn different languages. Because, like I said, in the last episode, the world is full of wonderful and unique cultures and people. And I would like to see more than just good old America, you know? And, I mean, like, again, people complain about America a lot, including me, but there are some things about the United States that aren't all bad, but, you know, there is a lot of discrimination and, like, economic inequality and, like, poverty and, you know, whatnot. But it's a big country, and there's so many states, and they all have their own unique you know, cultures and people. So really just me moving from South Carolina to North Carolina, while that wouldn't be the biggest change ever, it would be a change, and there is a difference between North and South Carolina. You know, South Carolina is, you know, much more like traditional, and there's a lot more farmland. But North Carolina, well, there is still farmland and whatnot, like in South Carolina, but there are a lot more, like, you know, big cities and like industrial areas than South Carolina. And that's just two random states that I'm talking about. You know, there's, you know, California, which is really, this is basically just its own country. I mean, I think it has like the fourth or fifth largest economy in the entire world, if I remember correctly, and it's just a state. I don't know why I'm not in 12th gear. But California, you know, they gotta worry about wildfires, and everything costs a lot in California. But then there's things that are even more out there than California, like Hawaii, and then there's like Alaska. But I'm not sure I would want to live in Alaska, though. There's a lot of crimes and violence and whatnot. Alright, well, looks like we made it to wherever the heck this delivery is going. Didn't realize that turn was there, so I kind of had to panic a bit and just do that. I don't know what that noise was. I just made with my mouth, but I did it. We are in Causice. I know 100% that is not how you pronounce it, but my poor English-speaking American brain is just too small to pronounce that correctly. Alright, slow down. Alright, well, this video is still a bit short for my liking, so I'm not too sure what to do for the remainder of this video. Maybe I'll purchase a new truck or something for a driver. I don't know. We'll do something. I'll think of something, maybe. I hope that you guys have enjoyed my countless rambles, though. I feel like all I've done the past 3 videos is ramble on, but I like that. It's fun. I like it. I'm having fun. Let's just do this. I'm still not at all confident in my abilities to park a trailer correctly, so I'm just gonna do this, and I probably won't even be able to do this anyway, because I probably lined this up incorrectly, but I sure did. Oh, boys. Okay, let's tell you what, let's go up here, see if we can straighten out the trailer a bit, put this thing in reverse, and see... Oh, I was going the wrong way, crap. Okay, I may have to do a, oh god, I fat fingered it again. I can't believe I did that. 2 deliveries in a row. Silly me. Alright, oh, I leveled up finally. That took about 3 days. Cool, we made 28,000 from that. I feel like that music was really loud. I'm not sure what to level up here. Let's put in another point in long distance. Maybe that'll be good. I don't know. Well, that was a fun little delivery. We talked about a bunch of stuff. But let's check, actually, see... Is this garage up here full? No, it's not. Okay, so I can buy a new truck. Let us buy a new truck and hire a new driver. Of course, it has to be a DAF. It just has to be. This is what I normally buy my drivers, but... Let's go something different, though. I've never bought a driver this before. Let's buy him this, but let's have it special, you know, just for this video, this special video. I'm gonna give this guy a special engine, just because I'm nice. And I'll give him a cool little color. You can even have a Norwegian flag, sure. I've been thinking about, this is off topic, but I've been thinking about perhaps trying to learn Norwegian. I don't know why. I don't really. Okay, it's not like I'm very. It's not like I know a lot about Norway or the Norwegian people. I just. Like, I was researching random languages that are, you know, in quotes, easy to learn. And Norwegian caught my eye because I've always been curious about Norway. Because, like, where it is, you know, like, Scandinavia, like, I've always been very interested in Scandinavia in general. But, like, Norway is often considered, like, one of the, you know, in quotes, happiest nations and, like, most free nations, or most free nation, in quotes. And it just seems like a very pleasant country, and like, the people all seem very nice and helpful, and I'm all for happiness and freedoms, so I was thinking about learning Norwegian, or at least trying to, but it's a weird thing, right, because I feel like I can barely speak English, but so I feel like trying to take on the task of learning a completely new language may be a bit daunting, and maybe even impossible, just due to, you know, my, you know, mental and social problems. But I remember taking a year of Spanish in high school, but, you know, they're 2 totally different languages. But I didn't find that very difficult. I just didn't have much, like, emotional connection with the Spanish language, so I didn't really, I didn't continue my studies after the year-long class. But at least nowadays I can order food from a Mexican restaurant and not feel too bad about my pronunciations. Let's give this guy a little sticker as well. Why not? There you are. Pretty good stuff. Anyway, actually, no, you're not gonna be that special, but I will give you one of these. Alright, I feel like the past few minutes have been very rambly, but I did it. We bought us a new truck, but it's going to be for one of my drivers. If you guys would like, then one episode, once I get some more money built up, since that was my last open truck slot, because I will need to buy, because as you can see here, 5 out of 5 trucks assigned for all 4 of my garages. So I'm gonna have to buy a new garage if I want to hire some more drivers, but I think I may buy a new truck for myself first. So if you guys would be interested in seeing me purchase a truck and customize it all throughout, and make it all complicated looking like this, even though this is really just orange, but if you guys would be interested in that, then, you know, please let me know, because I would love to do that, and I'm probably gonna do it anyway. but we're gonna have to do a few more episodes because now I'm broke. But before we leave here, I will show you the process of hiring a driver. Let us hire us somebody. And I was thinking about, because that truck I just bought, it has a pretty small fuel tank, and the whole this skill down here, it helps save fuel for the drivers. And since there was 3 guys here that all have good skills in eco driving and eco driving, which is what the skill is called, I figured, you know, since this skill is the most useless, I do want at least one driver that specializes in it, just for funsies. So we're gonna be taking one of these 2 guys, either Mark L or Selcook. Selcook? I don't know what language that is. But this guy, he looks pretty cool. He has some nice hair. I like his hair. And he has some cute glasses. So let's hire him. Put him in our garage in Oslo, which is the capital of Norway. Lovely. There you are, my friend. Have yourself a Norwegian truck. And that's about it. But first of all, actually, I just remembered I forgot to drive back and park up at a rest stop. So let's do that right quick. Oh, we actually haven't even discovered this place yet. So let's go here first and discover whatever that is. Alright. Well. Oh, parking brake. Alright. Oh, I stalled out. I think that was the first time I've stalled out for the past 2 episodes, so I'm pretty proud of myself, gosh darn it. Almost not knocked down that barrel, but all is well in the world. Alright, well, I feel like the past few minutes of this recording has been a bit hectic. Sometimes I just go like my brain just goes way too fast from my mouth, and then I just stutter even more than usual, and yada yada yada. But I'm trying, you know. I originally started this channel to help fix my speech issues, and still to this day I'm still trying to, you know, end quotes, fix myself, like via like my stutters and just my awkward communication skills in general. But I don't know. This is just how I am, you know. I know I can be a bit crazy sometimes, but this is only I. And you know, at times I'm happy to be me. I may get, you know, depressed sometimes, but who doesn't get depressed? Oh, it's raining! It hasn't rained in like 20 or 30 hours of playtime. And my guy is getting tired, so I have to rest. It's just so crazy. I haven't seen rain in this game in so long. And it happened in a video as well. That's lovely. Was I speeding that entire time and I didn't even realize it? I don't know. That's lovely. What a great way to end off this video. Well, I started this video talking about the pitter-patter of rain, and it looks like we're going to be ending this video talking about the pitter-patter of rain and the boom-kaboom of running into the back of a truck. Because I am still not at all used to my brake pedal. One of these days I'll get used to it, and I'll actually stop in time. I promise one day I'll get good, guys. It may be a few episodes, but it'll happen. And I'm speeding like Speedy Gonzalez over here. Alright, let's see what this discoverable is over here. It's either going to be a recruitment agency or a truck dealer. Either way, both is nice. And it looks like it is indeed a truck. I am a recruitment agency. I cannot say those 2 words without stuttering. There we are. So now I will get an extra option when hiring drivers. Because the more agencies that I have unlocked, the more drivers there are to be available for hire. I feel like I worded that horribly, but I did it. Come on, Mr. Red Light. You're just as annoying as you are in real life. But you're trying your best. You're simply doing your job that humans designated for you. I'll say okay. Alright. I may have withstanded a bit of damage over the course of this journey. So before we rest, let us repair our little truck. Ooh, 1,000 euros. Good thing I saved some money. Alright, let us get into reverse. And park up, but beside this Mercedes, I believe it is. It might be a Renault. No, it is a Mercedes, I think. Alrighty then. Alright, turn the engine off. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this journey. And I hope that we can all enjoy the pitter-patter of rain on this lovely evening slash early morning. Well, like I said, I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment if you have anything to say. And I will see you all in the next one. Oh! Mother Earth is angry. Well, thank you for watching, everybody. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.